So we are currently about halfway through Advent here, and we are definitely not all ready for Christmas, and that's okay.
So today we have a vlog to share with you about what Advent really looks like here at our house. We are far from prepared for Christmas, and if you're in the same boat, that is totally fine.
We know that Advent is an entire season of preparation, and we take full advantage of that because here we tend to move very slowly towards Christmas.
So we're going to start by taking you all the way back to October when Advent was barely on the radar yet. We try to keep it as real as we can here, and a lot of times that is going very slowly with things sort of half finished and up in the air and a lot of bumps in the road.
So come along with us today. This is our real life Advent. So it is the day before Halloween, and in the past couple of weeks, we've seen a ton of videos and blog posts and advertisements about getting ready for Advent.
But that's not us. The singular thing we've done is we've gotten our Advent candles because we got them last year. We had an extra set.
That's right. We also know what we're reading for Advent this year because that's a list that we work on all year. As we see books that look interesting, we just chuck them on the pile.
So that's really all we've got going so far, and honestly, we haven't really thought much ahead on anything else.
Right. So if you're not an Advent prepper, we stand with you. Like, we're just trying to get through Halloween. Okay, today is November 20th. We're about 10 days out from Advent, and this is where we are.
We are still really focused on Thanksgiving here. It's one of our favorite holidays. We don't like to just skip right ahead and totally lose it.
Right. So we're going to show you the state of affairs here 10 days before Advent. So come on, let's take a look. Okay, so as you know, we have this big mess going on here. We just unboxed 40 Catholic books. So we've got to clean that up today. The parochial vicar and Brother Dismas say, no, leave it so we can play. We do like to have our Thanksgiving decorations out. So we do, we don't skip ahead like Kate said.
This is what happens when we leave our post. Hi. Can you say hi to your adoring fans? How many times have we had the discussion of no cats on the table? We have pulled through and bought some Advent calendars. This little one we got at church. There was a religious article sale. This was like $1. And then we got just a chocolate one from Trader Joe's the other day.
Yeah, I went to Trader Joe's. I'll show you how that went. Okay, it's a big old mess in my closet, but this is real life. I did make it to Trader Joe's this week to buy some Christmas and Advent goodies, which I will not show you because some of them are for Kate. I try to do this before Thanksgiving every year because our Trader Joe's is small and crowded. It was crazy there. I'm not going back. I think I have everything I need from Trader Joe's. That's a wrap on that. So what we haven't done so far, we have not made a family photograph card with everybody looking nice in new outfits. Generally, we don't buy new clothes here just for Christmas and Advent. It's just not something that we've ever done. We try to use what we already have. Christmas is an expensive time of year already, so we're trying to underconsume in that area. It helps that we don't have growing kids here. Of course, if your child has outgrown clothes and needs new ones, this is a perfect time. So now I'm gonna walk down here and show you the state of our ex-school room. Which is now a book processing room. It is a holy mess in here. So yeah, it's not very like Pinterest or Christmassy or anything like that. But again, this is real life and we're just not focused on Advent right now. We know what we're gonna read, but we're just doing life one day at a time here. And if that's you, that is perfectly fine. I did take a mental health break to color in this picture of a swan most of the way. It didn't turn out really well, but it's fine. It was the process. Okay, so here we are. Here's Bishop Beagle. It's a couple of days before Thanksgiving. We're headed out of town and it was my hope to have everything set up, the Advent wreath and everything, but this is what we've got. This is real life. This is it. We're not going to get any further because we've got stuff to do before we go. And, you know, it's funny, Brother Dismas is all for this. He is saying every day, thank you for putting this nice little rug on the table for me, this little blanket for me to sit on. Okay, so it's Thanksgiving morning and we have traveled for Thanksgiving. So there was a lot of last minute scrambling at home to get everything ready, to get everyone where they needed to be. So a lot of Advent things got left unfinished. We don't have a wreath up, you know, we don't have all the Christmas presents bought. I don't think we have any Christmas presents bought. I think I have one for my husband. But all of this did bring to mind for us the Holy Family and all the scrambling that they probably had to do to get ready for the first Christmas. Probably traveling was not what they wanted to do with Mary being 9 months pregnant, but God was with them through it all, and being with family is the most important thing. So candles can wait, decorations can wait. We're here having a happy Thanksgiving and we wish you the same.
All right, so it's December 1st and Advent preparations are still proceeding very, very slowly. We were traveling yesterday, coming back from visiting family for Thanksgiving.
We're tired.
So we're really tired and we were trying to film a video, but we have a guest helper who's not a great helper. This is Cardinal Kit Kat.
He's visiting here with us while another family member is on vacation.
He's yowling at us, he's rubbing on our knees, and it's very hard to film that way.
He's bumping into the tripod too. So Cardinal Kit Kat is here to whip the parochial vicar into shape. They've been having words. There he is. He's a large fellow. Okay, so now that we're back home, we're in Advent, and since we were gone for several days, I have to restock the kitchen. So I went to our local Sprouts. There were so many good deals today that I want to show you some of them. I don't normally do grocery hauls, but I thought I missed all the after Thanksgiving specials, but they had plenty left, so let's look really quick. They had organic peppers, that 4 for $1. You know, these are all clearance items. They also had their chicken pozole soup. I love it, and it was $1.79 a carton. Spinach and artichoke quiche, they were marked down to I think $1.49 each, which is great. Pasture-fed beef patties, these were $2.49 for a package, so we will go through these in a heartbeat. And then barbecue pulled pork, this would be a quick easy dinner one night. These were $2.99 each. Hummus for $1.79. Oh, this is their fancy mozzarella cheese. It's so good. I use this in homemade pizza. It was $1.99 clearance. I could not resist getting the Sprouts cheese curls, fake Cheetos. These were $2 each, and I'll save these for Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve, you know, big party time. We were out of tortilla chips. I needed to get more, so I was happy Sprouts had theirs for $2 a bag on sale. So I got those. And this was kind of a splurge item. They were $2.99 on clearance. I have to admit, I do like the sea salt lime a lot. Hamburger buns to go with the pulled pork. These little salad kits were marked down to 79 cents each. Cranberry scones marked down, I think these were $1.79. This is going to be our little Sunday treat. And then I was super excited about this classic quiche Lorraine, $3.99 per pie. This is dinner for tonight. I got 2 of those. Do these freeze well? I don't know, but I'm going to find out. And then last but not least, this lowly cucumber. I think this was 25 cents. So we'll chop that up and eat it. Yes, we will. And so I think altogether on my restocking, I spent $67. So I don't think that's bad. Groceries are really expensive, especially in our area. So that's good. Now I can feed my family again. It's fine. Okay, so plot twist. Now we've had one of the boys come home sick from work with some type of stomach bug. So another trip to the grocery store for Sprite, ginger ale, Gatorade, crackers. So I think at this point I'm going to try to just get the Thanksgiving decorations out of the dining room and get the Advent wreath at least up in our Advent calendars. And if that's all I can get done today, I'm calling it good because I'm tired. So our Advent wreath, the green part is one that Kate made years and years ago. It's really not in good shape, but it has such sentimental value that we're gonna keep on using it until it literally falls apart. There you go. It's not Home and Gardens, but that's okay. These are sealed as though they are a matter of national security, so I'll go get a knife. Okay, I just have to round up the white candle for the center. I'm not sure where that is, but I'll find it. This is our antiphon house, but we don't put the blocks in, of course, until the last week right before Christmas. So I am just going to take the blocks out now. We have our very humble but a favorite peg doll set, Nativity. I really love these. They're so homemade, but they're so wonderful. Don't want to forget my Advent puzzle. If the rest of us are still well tonight, we'll work on this, but that's all I'm doing today. Advent is a season, it's not just a day, so I don't have to get it all done. And honestly, I never get it all done before Advent anyway. So that's where we are right now.
So it is December 4th now, and you can see the full, very non-existent extent of our Advent decorations in the living room. We still have all of our Thanksgiving decorations out over here that kind of need to be put away and organized, which is still a work in progress. So we're getting there.
It's real life.
Slowly, we're getting there.
Work continues here on our Advent puzzle. Today we have box 4. Here you go. This has been really fun and relaxing to do. And it's really coming together pretty easily. So yeah, definitely would recommend this. Fun Advent activity. Okay, so it's December 5th and I'm hiding out in my closet getting things ready for St. Nicholas Day tomorrow, both for my family and for my class. No one else so far, fingers crossed, has gotten the stomach bug, but I will have to, I think, kind of rethink the gift-giving food idea, at least for one person in the family who probably isn't going to want to eat a lot of chocolate or anything fun like that. Right now, my mission is to find the gold coins that are in my Trader Joe's bag. Yeah, okay, so I've got one sack here, and here is the other sack. So I will take these to class on Sunday, and all the kids will have gold coins, I think, unless it's contain nuts, because I have a student who has peanut allergies this year, but this does not, it does not contain nuts, so that's good. Also for my class, I have these cookies. These are kind of like the traditional St. Nicholas Day cookies, but I don't have to cook them myself. And I think they are definitely nut-free. So I don't know, I love these cookies. So I have 4 bags. I think that's enough for my class and my family. For my mom, St. Nicholas is bringing her these minty marshmallows. She really likes those. And then somewhere around here, I have a bag of St. Nicholas peppermints, but I don't know. I've stashed it away somewhere where I can't find. I'll have to look. This is how my life is. I'll probably spend an hour looking for them, and I may or may not find them till Valentine's Day.
Another thing that we always do during Advent is swap our fall kitchen towels and linen with ones that are more themed towards Advent and Christmas. This entire drawer is also a mess, so we're going to use it as an excuse to tidy it up a little bit. But it's one simple little thing that we love to do that brings a lot of festive cheer into the kitchen. The drawer is now been tidied up a little bit.
He approves.
And we're going to take our big stack of Christmas towels and just plonk them in.
Okay.
That's how it goes. And then I'm also going to take this Christmas placemat and swap out this fall one. These are just under the cat's food bowls. So the parochial vicar is going to be eating in festive Christmas style now.
The parochial vicar misses Cardinal Kit Kat because Cardinal Kit Kat gets canned food. And we're a little bit more austere here. We don't do canned food. So the parochial vicar is sorely missing that.
And these house are starving at all times.
Okay. That's more like it, even if it's just the dry stuff. Okay, he's happy cat now. Kate is going to tackle this mess for us here.
We have a green bin, not very on theme, but it works.
It'll do.
And we're going to try to consolidate the fall decor into this to hopefully just be able to squirrel it away in a cabinet so it's nice and neat for next year.
Reindeer games.
It all fit.
Yay, Kate did it. She fit it all in and the cabinet's getting cleaned out. It's gonna be great. Over here we have an assortment of old yogurt glasses that we're hoping to turn into a DIY type of advent calendar. Like, we've got candle wicks, we've got old candles, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Maybe. So here we're giving it a go, but I have to say this is very tedious. I don't know if it's worth it. We do like to keep extra candles on hand though, because we have hurricanes and we lose power and things like that. We were thinking we could use up last year's Advent candles, but I don't know, Also taking some time during Advent to enjoy our Advent books, but my seat's been taken. Oh. As a St. Nicholas present to me, Kate organized our tea. She came up with the idea of mason jars and this Lazy Susan, and oh my goodness, this is so great because this cabinet was just a hot mess. So thank you, Kate. I love it. Sunday, December 7th, we had mild success with our candles. They sort of turned out. We'll see how they burn. Kate's just trimming the wicks down. Again, not Pinterest, but we did it. It was something we wanted to do and we accomplished that goal. Here's the ultimate test. We'll see how they do. Wow, look at that. Happy second Sunday of Advent. Now for a nice reward of sourdough. And then there is laundry. There's always laundry, even during Advent, but that's all right. Clean clothes, I think, would have been a high priority for the Blessed Mother, so we will do this cheerfully.
All right, so it is now December 8th, the Feast of the Immaculate Conception, and we are just on our way out the door to go to Mass.
So we always love this feast day. The beautiful Marian hymns at Mass this morning will be a treat, so we hope you have a very blessed feast day. Another quiet moment on an Advent day. It's very gray outside. Perfect to take a few minutes to spend with the Gospel of Matthew and Psalm 126.
So today is December 9th, and we are going to risk going down into the man cave downstairs and take a look at the Christmas bins, see what's down there, maybe go crazy and bring them up. We'll see. He's not gonna help. He never does. But we're gonna go brave the cold and see what we can find.
Bishop Beagle wants to go too. The man cave is definitely the territory of our men here. We don't
go down there.
We don't go down there. I don't know all the things that go on down there. I think there's a lot of poker playing down here on Saturday night. Bishop Beagle likes to scavenge for dropped potato chips down here. Okay.
So we got the shelf, and we have 2 bins of Christmas items. I think the Christmas tree is further into the crawl space. We are not attempting that.
That's dad territory.
That's dad territory.
Right?
He handles that.
That's right. That's his thing. So here we go. Okay. We're live with 1. Hooray. Bishop Beagle approves.
So we lied. There's 3. We found another one on the bottom shelf, so.
All 3 have to go up. Okay.
Gonna be multiple trips.
Okay, so here we are. Parochial Vicar and Brother Dismas are on hand to help us. They're really helpful, especially with things like the Christmas tree and the Christmas tree skirt and the ornaments. Okay, so we are going to attempt to do a little bit of decorating for Christmas. This is what we have now, which is pretty much nothing. We do have this beautiful statue of the Blessed Mother, and we do have Our Lady of Guadalupe. So we'll see what it looks like when we're done. How far we get this afternoon. Oh my goodness.
We're going to set out on a journey through the snowy woods.
Oh,
I need my cloak and my horse.
I like how it still has the price tag on it. Actually, I got that for free,
It's
but
fine.
It's a prized possession, obviously. Future home of the nativity scene.
That took like 2 seconds.
Okay, that's what the parochial vicar thinks of that. You guys never got to meet old Riley Dog or little Jack Russell. Oh my goodness, he was a character. We miss old Riley Dog. Here he is. Here is a pillow I embroidered when I was in college, but I still like it. All the things to do this Christmas. Mend a quarrel, seek out a forgotten friend, write a love letter, share some treasure, give a soft answer, encourage youth, manifest loyalty, keep a promise, find the time, forgive an enemy, listen, apologize if you were wrong, try to understand, examine your demands on others, think first of someone else, appreciate, be kind, be gentle, laugh a little more, express your gratitude, welcome a stranger, gladden the heart of a child, take pleasure in the beauty and wonder of the earth, speak your love, speak it again, speak it still once again. We are a bit hampered in our Christmas decorating, as always, by this guy. Can't leave anything too close to the edge.
He has a habit of jumping up right here particularly.
That's his spot,
And
right?
we're very afraid he's going to knock off some of the very, old, we've had in the family for years, nativity figures. So
However, once we get the tree up, that's his main jam. So
the tree skirt is his thing.
the tree skirt
It's
has
red.
Yes, it has been assaulted. Yeah, we can't have nice things anymore. Here he is.
It's really not helping, dude.
So this is what we've got so far. It's not a lot, but we will be adding to it as we unpack the tree ornaments and get the tree set up. Probably that will happen this weekend. The wise men have to hang out on the second shelf so the parochial vicar doesn't try to have a tea party with them on the floor. And honestly, that's probably as far as we'll get until the weekend, because Friday is the feast of Our Lady of Guadalupe, and we always go out for dinner to have Mexican food that night. So probably the tree won't get set up until Saturday or maybe even Sunday.
All right, so that is a look at how Advent is going in our house. Definitely far from perfect.
And that's fine. We enjoy the slower pace. It definitely helps keep the stress levels down. And even if Christmas Day arrives and everything's not all done and it's not perfect, that's fine too, because it's all about Jesus anyway.
So now let us know down in the comments how Advent is going at your house.
So we hope you enjoyed today's video. We hope you're having a blessed Advent, and we'll see you next time. Bye.